The continent, Nigeria is witnessing an entrenched trend where skilled young people armed with the internet and a smartphone can earn money, mostly in foreign currency, by doing remote work for companies. The gig economy is part of the labor force that comprises workers who can earn or who earn money from short-term contracts or freelance work rather than full-time jobs. With this, many have taken to websites that connect them with freelance jobs. Let's have more details of that in this report.
21-year-old Catherine Jonathan visits this workspace to type Java codes and build online applications for corporate organizations and businesses. She has been doing so for the past year and says she has no intention of seeking an office job with a 9-to-5 contract.
We need a work-life balance, and my kind of job, it's giving me that I get to do other things aside what is paying for the bills. So it's not just about work. All you need to do is plan. I'm currently working with a company in the UK, and it's flexible. I can also work for different companies. So aside the company in UK, there's also a company in Nigeria I'm working for or with anyone. So yeah, it's both remotely, and it's been amazing.
Catherine is just one of many young Nigerians who are educationally qualified for 9-to-5 jobs but are opting for the gig economy. According to Nairametrics, 70% of professional employees that fall within the age of 21 to 25 years, also known as Gen Z, will not stay on a job for more than 2 years. It says this is because the younger generation of professionals is always looking for a more challenging opportunity. On the other hand, the report says 59% of employees between the age range of 26 to 40, otherwise referred to as Gen Y or millennials, are willing to work in one organization for 3 to 5 years. IT experts say the gig economy is relatively new in Nigeria but gaining pace. They say the outbreak of COVID-19, technological advances, unemployment, the quest for higher wages and flexible job schedules are all reasons behind Gen Z's dumping 9-to-5 jobs.
It is actually thriving now because we have technology is actually driving from almost every process in any business in our lives, in our businesses. You know, a lot of young people, I think even during COVID, even before COVID, a lot of them started taking 1 or 2 skills in ICT. When the jobs are not there, and at the end of the day, they realize that I can actually get a job. It's very, very flexible, and sometimes you can even be the boss of yourself because most of the companies will say, hey, you can work with little or no supervision, as long as you have the prerequisite skill set.
Nigeria is still battling a challenge of unemployment. The country's Bureau of Statistics says unemployment in the country rose to 33.3% last year, translating to 23.2 million people, the highest in 13 years and the second highest rate in the world, next only to South Africa. Technology experts say the government needs to encourage more young people to embrace the gig and digital economies so as to contribute more to the country and reduce unemployment.
So it is the future. If I would call it the future of work, and it's already catching up with a lot of people. Now, the beauty about this is that we're just scratching the surface of the opportunities we're going to be getting in this digital space. We're just scratching the surface. A lot of young people are keen into it, but I think the growth is kind of slow, and the reason is that the government are not really providing that avenue for young people to actually thrive. For example,
the government has launched a digital innovation, entrepreneurship and startup policy. It comprises key 5 areas: advancing human capital, unlocking access to capital, enabling infrastructure, boosting demand and promoting innovative entrepreneurship. The government is also collaborating with China to train over 30,000 young Nigerians on digital skills and projects to increase internet reach and use by at least 90% of all citizens by 2025. Young people in Nigeria hope that will turn things around and reposition the country into a more sustainable economy.